Right, I'd like to welcome everybody here today. And I was told it's not very uncommon for the bride's father to be very nervous. But today, I've got a daughter who has organised practically everything. She's organised my suit, shoes, tie, and even the transport. So Claire, can I have my speech, please? Ain't bad start, is it? I'd like to welcome everybody here today, especially everybody who's travelled afar, and of course the couple who's come all the way from Australia. Thank you for coming. I would like to, it's very hard to express how I felt this morning when I see Claire for the first time coming down the stairs. She looked absolutely stunning. There was hardly a word I could say. She was beautiful. And it did bring a tear to my eye, which is very unusual for me. I don't normally cry. But she looked absolutely beautiful. And you are my favourite daughter. Finally. One of my duties as father of the groom is to tell you, sorry, father of the bride is to tell you a little bit about Claire. Right, I'm sorry, I've got to take that. She's a very caring, loving girl. Anything you want, do or say, it's there, all done. As most of you know, she's very good at an organiser. We were very lucky to have terrific neighbours who Claire was the youngest, and you know, they all looked after her. He actually got upset one day and they decided to run away from home. They got to the top of the road, and of course they forgot they couldn't cross the road, so they had to come all the way back. I always think I was Claire's hero. I saved her life once. We were down at Chalkpool. Mostly weekends in the summer we spent down there. Claire, all I could hear was a voice in the water screaming, and I looked up and it was Claire. I just dropped everything, ran, dived into the river, and I didn't realise Claire was sitting down. I smashed my head on the rock, blood everywhere. So all I could do is pick her up. I've been stung by a jellyfish. I ran all the way back. I was absolutely knackered. So I thank you, Barry, for taking her to the first aid. She excelled in everything she did. She went to St Mary's School, St Ansell's and Palmer's, and she wanted to go to university. She worked very hard at university, and while she was at university, I worked very hard as well. Because I painted about 4 houses when I was at university. One of them, it was so cold, I got up in the middle of the night and went back to bed. I got dressed and went back to bed in the night. It was freezing, and you can know Claire, she likes things done quickly. So I spent the whole weekend down there. She has excelled in her work, everything she's done. And the only problem is, it's took her to the other side of the world. And we're going to miss her an awful lot. Really will miss you, darling. Next. For the first time I met Greg, it was a special birthday of mine. Sorry, Trudy, our special birthday. I thought he looked a bit strange because he does wear the odd different style of clothes than what most of us do at times. And thought your mother quit cycling because he did support Manchester United. When Greg asked me for Claire's hand in marriage, we were going to their house for a barbecue that night. And he come down and asked me, and he said, don't tell Chris, which I didn't. And she's never forgiven me for that. But we got to their house, no problem, everything was all right. Give me a beer, which was different. give me a burger in one hand, and then he said, oh, we're going to move to Australia. You can imagine what I said. Can't say it now, but I did say it then. Sorry. Claire and Greg moved in with us for a little while. And Chris was really pleased because she could watch Sky Sports. I had to go and watch Claire play netball. And of course I was only watching Claire. Girls. Not you. This Claire. Don't get excited. The old saying is, you're not losing a daughter, you're gaining a son. And we could not have wished for a better son as we did in Greg. So we worked with you into the family, Greg. I would like to thank everybody here at Cooling Castle today. They've done us really proud. I know they'll all be thanked later, but I would like to thank the bridesmaids for all their help and support they've given to Claire in the last few weeks since she's flown back. I would like to give a special thanks to Lola, Harriet and Darcy for looking beautiful, and of course Charlie for being so handsome. There's two other people here that I haven't thanked. It's not the taxi drivers, it's Greg's mum and dad, Sheila and Stuart. They must be very proud to have a son who's grown up and marry my daughter. But there is something else I'd like to say, and by the way, I left my speech at home. That's just bits and pieces I wrote down. There is a few other things. I was indoors this morning on my own for a couple of hours doing the housework, the list I was given to do while all the girls were at hairdressers. And I was thinking to myself, we've had Claire for 28 years and we couldn't have wished for a girl so wonderful. She's so caring, fought an awful lot of her mum and really helped her through a bad time through the year. And she's such a beautiful daughter. And honestly, I could not wish for a better daughter. They usually say the father of the bride can give advice to the bride and groom. Well, when you look at these two, what can I say? And, there's nothing I can say that they already have. The advice they're going to do, they've got all their life together, and all I can do is wish them all the best. And Greg, make sure you take care of a little girl, otherwise her brothers will sort you out. Even in Australia. And just one other thing before I finish, I'd really like to stand up, you all stand up please, and raise your glasses and propose a toast to Mr. and Mrs. Smith. Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
Mr. and Mrs. Smith. Cheers.
Thank you.